Yo, 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 yo. And it's your boy Jay Slay with CTB Boxing, Chin Tuck Boxing, where we drop those delicious entrees of boxing knowledge for the real boxing fans. Yo, and today, I want to talk about the one and only, the not undisputed, the unified heavyweight champion of the world, Anthony Joshua. AJ is what they call him. And his promoter, the silver spoon in his mouth since birth, Eddie Hearn. And their newfound obsession with being undisputed. I just have one question. It's really just one. What was his obsession when Wilder had the title? What was his obsession when Wilder had the title? You know, it's weird that how quickly they started promoting this fight. As soon as they thought that, and I quote, Fury thought that the contract had expired with the rematch clause that him and Wilder signed for the rematch of their first fight. As soon as that became a thought in their mind, just an epiphany in their mind, they started to push the narrative of a undisputed matchup between UK's Fury and Joshua. It's kind of weird. I won't say weird. It's kind of let's just say obvious why they prefer to have this fight over a Wilder fighting either one of them again, fighting Fury again, or fighting Anthony Joshua right now. Wilder's dangerous. Wilder's more dangerous than both of them. Wilder has the power to knock both of them out with a single shot. That's point blank, period. So, again, the question was, where was his obsession when Wilder had the title to be undisputed? Eddie Hearn's no fool. He knew AJ was tailor-made for Wilder. Just like now, Fury's no fool. Fury know the jig is up. Them same games and tricks, level of, let's just say, scandal, that level of scandal won't be able to happen again. So, not only would the scandal not work again, but now you gotta upset a pissed off and really eager black man who wanted to put hands on you. Before it was all sport-like for Wilder. Wilder looked at Fury as just another opponent and just another guy to knock out. But now he see him as a Brazil or a Stavern or a Spuka. He actually have hate in his heart for Fury. And I don't have to remind you what happened in those fights. The Deontay Wilder that showed up in those fights. That Deontay Wilder didn't show up in Fury's first or second fight. But with that being said, I wonder what's going to be the percentage cut for Fury AJ. What is going to be the purse split? Who will get the lion's share? Not only that, because we know AJ going to get the lion's share. What is going to be Fury's split? And would it be greater than the split that they offered Deontay Wilder? If they go in here and offer, I'm going to say this loud so you can hear me. If they go in there and offer Fury more money than they offered Deontay Wilder, you have to admit that they ducked Deontay Wilder. I'm gonna say that one more time for the people in the back. If they offer Fury more money than they offered Wilder, that is proof that they ducked Wilder. Fury has no title defenses. None. At all. From the first belt he had that he lost from doing cocaine to now, he has no defenses. Wilder had, was it 10? Eddie Hearns, the big argument with Wilder was he wouldn't sell. He can't sell. Fury can sell. Well, maybe it'd be a big blockbuster in the UK. Nobody here in the States care about that fight. Nobody. If they offer Fury anything more, this is what I'm about to say. If they offer Fury from the opening door, if they offer him anything more than 15%, there's a clear mission to ducking with Deontay Wilder. If y'all remember, they offered Deontay Wilder $12.5 million for a unification fight at one point. Then they offered him $15 million flat, which Wilder took. But all of a sudden, mandatories popped up. You know how it go. You know how the belts, how the sanctioning bodies want their mandatories before they went undisputed, right? So they had to do that. Then Joshua said, give him $50 million up front, and then he'll take that fight easily, hands down. Less than a week later, Wilder said, yo, we got the money for you. We got that money bag for you. Eddie Hearn didn't want that. Oh, they want the rights of the fight. They're trying to buy A side. Y'all put it up for sale when you said it was gonna take $50 million. What I'm saying is they made every excuse in the book. Every excuse in the book in negotiating with Deontay Wilder for an undisputed fight. Every excuse in the book they made. But now that you have Fury, who won that belt under controversy terms, you doing whatever you can to get that fight to happen. Like you trying to move mountains to get that fight to happen. You trying to pay off two fighters. You trying to pay off Usyk. You trying to pay off Wilder. You trying to get it. Oh, COVID is around here. We can't fight nowhere because of COVID. Oh, we're gonna go to Saudi Arabia and fight it. They'll take it. Like it's a will is a way type. It's a will is a way with them when it's Fury AJ, but there's no will and way when it's Wilder AJ. I don't understand that. I don't understand that business. That's weird business to me. I can guarantee you, well, it's kind of hard to guarantee you now because it's too late. But we all know for a fact, from a stone cold fact, that AJ Wilder would have sold a lot more than what Fury AJ is about to sell. And they really let that fight go. And then lost for less money against Andy Ruiz. Just like now, it's a possibility he might lose for less money against Tyson Fury. And the funny thing is once Fury get those belts, AJ is not gonna get no rematch. Fury gonna fuck around and retire on your ass. He don't want to fight Wilder again. So you really think if he beat AJ, especially under controversial terms, you really think that he's gonna fight AJ again? You really think he's gonna fight AJ clean? You really think AJ gonna fight Fury clean? Come on, man. It's just amazing to me that now there's a legal battle going on with Wilder and Fury. Nobody's mentioning that as an obstacle that could stop their fight. But they found every excuse in the world to stop Wilder and AJ's fight. Just like now they're trying to find every excuse in the world to stop to stop Fury, Wilder third fight. Trying to find every excuse in the world to avoid this man. If you didn't cheat him and you beat him legit, fair and square, I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna say this louder than the mic. If Fury really felt that he beat Wilder legit, fair and square, running it back will be easy. Remember his legs were tired, right? Whatever you did in training camp, it worked. You was punching harder than ever before. You had power that you never had. So let's do that again. You had a whole year off. Your body should be well rejuvenated. You should be well rested. On your Instagram, before you erased all your pictures and put the fat boy posters up, you was in the gym every day. But now you're just putting up the fat boy pictures on your Instagram, trying to fool people like to say you out of shape or something. Playing mind games with AJ. It's just a sad thing, man. It's a sad thing to me that real boxing fans are missing out. We are the ones who are hurting the most from these fights. From the Canelo Alvarez fights that could be made, to the 135 division fights that could be made, to the welterweight fights that could be made. True boxing fans are the ones who suffering because of all the fanboys allowing these promoters to get in the way of these fights because they don't want their person to lose to another promotional brand or to another country in AJ Fury Wilder situations. Pacquiao fought Marquez 4 times. People have rematches. Sometimes the rematch is better than the second and third. It's better the second and third time. Don't be afraid to have your fighter go in there and take an L, because it's bound to happen anyway. As proven by both Wilder and AJ. Both of them lost under controversial terms. So whether AJ wanted to admit it or not out loud, it was rumors going on saying that he thought he was drugged because he didn't feel himself. But nobody really bashed him for that though. He changed that, saying he felt drugged or he wasn't feeling himself, to it was a lucky punch from the gods. It's a weird thing. Fury's been caught on tape before the Klitschko fight. Fury was caught on tape saying that it was a fear of him and his trainer that Klitschko possibly would have drugged his water. He's on tape saying that. He's on tape saying that. Controversy sells. Controversy sells. There's no bigger controversy right now in the sports world, in the all of sports, bigger than Wilder Fury right now. This has been a year since yesterday. A year yesterday, rather. Since that fight happened. There's no bigger controversy in the world than that fight. There's no reason why there's a third fight should be out of the question. The same exact way there was no reason why in the AJ Wilder fight didn't happen back then, 2-3 years ago. There was no reason why that fight should not have happened. There was no reason. The same way they fighting for AJ Fury, they should have been fighting for Wilder AJ. But it is what it is. This is your boy Jay Slay. That's my opinion on the matter. With CTB boxing, let me know how I did. Put it in the comment section. Was it too harsh on Fury and AJ? Was it too lenient on Wilder? You think I'm a Wilder fanboy? You think I'm an AJ or Fury hater? Or UK hater? Eddie Hearn hater? Give me a thumb down and put it in the comment section. But you agree with what I said. You think I'm right on most of my topics, or you think I'm right on just a little bit of my topics? Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I'm out of here. It's your boy Jay Slay. CTB, baby. We out. Peace.